Boker Tov, fellow colleagues, friends, and Mendy. It comes without a doubt that each and every member of our school's student council takes on very important roles and assumes positions of responsibility and authority. As mentioned in the B'nai Akiva School Student Handbook, Or Chaim and Opana student leaders will not only be responsible for organizing and conducting student activities, but they are also called upon to speak on behalf of their classmates to the faculty, administration, as well as the entire Jewish community. Now, I'm not going to bore you with a nice flowery speech. After all, I don't need any of you guys' votes. So instead of trying to convince you of how great a leader I am, I might as well take this opportunity to share with you my many plans as Vice President. Firstly, one of my goals would be fixing the way that clubs and committees function. I truly believe in the concept of unity, and I'm willing to make sure that each and every student, freshies included, has the opportunity to join and participate in clubs and committees. In addition to this, I will also encourage grade reps to convince their grade to perhaps even consider starting their own clubs or committees, in which I will happily oversee. Another goal of mine as Vice President will be putting in all efforts to allow the lunch program to be slightly more reasonable for the students. One thing that I observed this year is that the grade 12s are far too concerned about obtaining the most amount of money through the lunch program. In order for the school to function properly, I think that we all must partake in ensuring that each student who's not in grade 12 is treated respectfully and is comfortable while ordering school lunches. I am confident that next year our grade can make a sufficient profit towards our grad trip through lunches without making the other grades feel intimidated or uncomfortable. Finally, as Vice President of Yeshivat Or Chaim Student Council, I will be delighted to lead the school in a variety of different ways. I am confident that I will be able to support the President both administratively and socially, as well as form a close bond with all other members of Student Council. Whether this means offering helpful suggestions or input during a potential problem, or perhaps performing nefarious activities such as licking the floor, I am confident that I will be able to step in and assume the primary leadership role when necessary. As always, I am always open to any suggestions you may have. You can catch me in my new office. I'm going to be converting it out of some storage closet. I'm thinking maybe the lost and found. I haven't decided on that yet. But I'd like to wish best of luck to all the candidates and hashtag Ski for Tea. Thank you.
Thank you to the other worthy candidates. I wish you the best of luck. I mean, I had other jokes here, but after some keen words of advice, I'll just go right ahead. I would like to talk to you guys about my plans for our senior year and why you guys should strongly consider voting for me as your next treasurer. In the past, many of the behind-the-scenes student council duties have fallen on the treasurer. Out of the members of student council, they often have the largest workload, having to deal with all the minor details and ensuring that everything is accounted for. A job like this requires a strong commitment and an ability to get large volumes of work done. I can assure you all that I am committed to you and will work hard and efficiently to make sure that we, the seniors of 2019, let's go, can go on the best grad trip possible. In order to do so, we're going to need to make some money, or as the Tevershim would like to say, some moolah, some shekels, some benjamins. I have several creative ways to achieve maximum revenue for next year, and I will tell you just a few of them. These initiatives will not only make us money for grad trip, but will improve the overall quality of life at our school. After it is clear that the school is interested in budget cuts, I'm sure nobody would notice if a few furniture objects were borrowed and suspiciously appeared on Letgo, like many of our students are very fond of, ultimately funding our grad trip, like our favorite, the piano, or Hustle Sifrei Torah. Unlike selling overpriced cell phones, these sales would be entirely for profit, and as such, sustainable. No, but seriously, I would like to make several YOC apparel drops throughout the year, expand the line to include more options than what we already have, and make our website more accessible. We all know how eager freshies are to buy anything, and the more sales we have, the more money we can bring in. The key is to find a price that isn't too high, will still allow us to make a killing. And with the help of you guys, we together can design and advertise to create maximum profit from our set. Which leads me to another important point of my campaign, which is that I would like to get each and every one of you involved and giving input to help out the process of raising money. After all, it will be our grad trip, and I believe in every single member of our grade. Next, I would like to explore breakfast options as part of our hot food program. An idea that has been pitched several times before, I believe that now is the perfect time to get it rolling, as the new influx of students, record numbers, gives us the perfect opportunity to capitalize. As I said before, students love spending tons of money, as shown in this year's record sales. And with more vulnerable freshies entering the school, well, the more, the merrier. Things like this, seeing opportunity and pouncing on it, makes me an ideal candidate. We'll get the money, and the whole school will get to enjoy food. Finally, several previous student council initiatives, which were successful in the past, were simply just not done this year, such as pre-Pesach car cleaning and selling haggadahs. These are easy and proven ways to get money. It is key for me not to get lazy, but to pounce on every opportunity to make money. Like we said, the more money, the better the graduate. I am dedicated to getting us the greatest graduate possible. I will make record amounts, and I will do things in a smart and efficient manner. I am dedicated to you.
JVP, the position that is looked down upon by the entire school, the position that doesn't actually get anything done. Every year, that's how the JVP speech starts. So I could get up here and I could list a bunch of stuff that I promised to get done, and I'm getting to that. But first, I want to explain why I'll actually be the first JVP to actually make an impact. One of the first. Not the first, one of the first. When I was preparing the speech, I watched all the speeches of student council candidates from the previous years, and I noticed a pattern. I'm not talking to any individuals right here, but I noticed a pattern, which was every candidate promised, 8 to 10 things that they would get done to make the school. I'm just generalizing here, Robbie. 8 to 10 things that they would get done to make Orchheim better, and only 1 to 2 actually ended up happening. Here's the thing, I'm different. I'll actually get stuff done. 75% of people are scared of public speaking. And yes, I'm one of them, but I'm determined to become JVP, and I'll do whatever it takes to make that happen. Similarly, I'll do whatever it takes to make your ideas come to life. The point of student council is to make life better for the students. How will I accomplish that goal? Well, the first step is to know what you, the students, want. You know that suggestion box that the 18 was talking about during the debate? I think it's a great idea, but we live in 2018. The times are different than they used to be, and the world's full of technology. So what I've done is I've created a student council suggestion software where you'll be able to send in ideas, and all 5 student council officers will be able to see the results. Okay, I'm sending it to everyone right now. See, I'm not just promising action, the action has already started. As a grade rep last year, I actually learned a lot of the ins and outs of student council and the way it operates. So once I win the election, I'll be able to jump right into my role without wasting any time. You guys know we had a tish on Friday, right? That was the first tish in 6 months. When I'm JVP, that's not going to happen. This year, there's been way less tishes, and Rob Yar leaving definitely won't help. So I'll bring back tishes, and I'll also create programs. Maybe a silent auction or 2 to benefit student council. As special program coordinator of the Orchheim Student Council, I actually ran 2 silent auctions that year. So 1 next year shouldn't really be a problem. I wanna talk about something else that's been brought to my attention, which is Orchheim needs better merch. Orchheim kippas were a thing at one point, and back then almost everyone could be seen with an Orchheim kippa on their head. There's no reason to not do that again. And also, for this past Shabbaton, the student council, I heard this rumor, the student council tried to get hot pink Orchheim sweaters. And I'm not promising to get hot pink sweaters, but I'm gonna try and finesse for you guys, and I'll try my hardest. Yeah. Another thing that I think Orchheim would definitely benefit from, but for some reason we don't already have, is a complete peer tutoring program. And I'm talking about a program where students could either sign up to tutor or to be tutored. And I understand that a similar program already exists, but as JVP, I'm going to make it a legit thing. So that, I think, will benefit a lot of students academically and will be great for the school. Now, I want to talk to you about a place I'm sure you've all been. It's breakfast, and you're sitting at your table, and someone comes over and takes your favorite cereal. It's annoying. I know it's annoying, but there's a solution. Put all the cereals in cereal dispensers on the bagel table. I was in camp this past summer, And that's what they did. And I was like, yo, why is this not a thing? Or fine. Literally, put all the cereals in cereal dispensers, which are like these plastic containers. You put your bowl under, you twist the knob, cereal comes out, nothing crazy. And also, this makes sure we have every cereal every day, because no more individual boxes on the tables. You come back from reunion, all the cereals lined up on the bagel table. So no more multigrain Cheerios for breakfast anymore. Every cereal every day. And another thing I'm sure you've all been is it's lunch and you're starving and you walk into the lunchroom, you're excited for your General Town noodles or whatever the lunch may be. And you walk in, you go to the lunches and you ask someone, where are the lunches? And they say, you should have checked your student council lunch calendar. There's no lunches today. I've heard a lot about this so-called lunch calendar, and I'm not gonna lie, I've never seen it. As JVP, I will personally, using my own printer code, print out the calendar and hang it up on the bulletin board outside the office. Done. That's what being JVP is all about. Doing things that are completely realistic and will make life a lot less annoying, but for some reason, no one's done. Not promising the classic donuts on Sunday school. Not promising 8 to 10 things and getting 1 to 2 done, but promising 8 to 10 things and getting 8 to 10 things done. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, boys. I have a quick thought to share with you today. I know you're used to hearing these words right before half your breakfast is wasted away, but I can assure you that for once, this truly will be just a quick thought. For 3 years, I've sat where you're sitting right now and listened to candidates get up here and promise many things. I think 6 people promised a second Shabbaton, 5 people promised a canteen, 4 people promised a workout room, and 1 promised shafting a goat in the parking lot. All the candidates have had great ideas as to what the school can change and their visions for the following year. However, many of these ideas are either rejected or simply aren't executed. I'm here to focus on not only what, but how I'm going to accomplish my goals and objectives next year for the school. My first idea is a very commonly used idea: better breakfasts. However, judging by the success of past presidents and recent budget cuts on utensils, I assume the school won't just be handing out more money. Thus, I've taken the initiative to call multiple restaurants for pricing and other details to help offer a breakfast program. Ace Heim kids are familiar with this idea, and for those who attended other middle schools, it will be run just like the lunch program. Items you can order will include French toast, eggs, pancakes, and more. My second idea is a Rav Yair favorite: a coffee/hot chocolate machine in the lunchroom so that we can have better Tim Tam slams and not have to rely upon subpar instant coffees to get us through the 2 Gemara periods. Additionally, we will no longer have to hide our morning coffee purchases from Mrs. KK. Just like the breakfast orders, I've done my research and have found multiple coffee makers at an affordable and realistic price. My third and final idea that I wish to share with you today is something that I've met with Rav Grauer many times about, and something that the school hasn't done in over a decade: host our very own basketball tournament. I can't even begin to describe how much this will add to next year. Those who are on the team will be excited about the competition. However, this tournament won't just be for the members of the team and a select few 12th graders. This is something each and every student can benefit from. You'll be able to watch some basketball, meet new guys, you'll miss a few classes, but most importantly, it will unite our school. I remember walking into Seneca last year for the basketball finals and looking around to make sure I'm sitting next to a friend. After a crazy half with a ton of cheering and shofar blowing, I looked around me and realized that for the first time, the whole school truly united. Freshies were on the shoulders of seniors and everyone was smiling. This is the kind of atmosphere I can bring us next year with the tournament and will uphold throughout the entire school year. Not only will I execute my vision for next year through hard work and commitment, I will also be the biggest advocate for each and every one of your suggestions to ensure that next year is our year. As president, you can count on me to make next year the best one yet. I'm committed to getting results and following through on my promises. I know how to get the job done. I'm looking forward to making the school an ideal place for each and every
I guess it's
one
best
of
for
you.
last, but here we go. Boker Tov, dear students and friends and teachers. First, before I begin, I would like to thank our vice convener, Donnie Bean. Everyone, round of applause. So you may have been under the assumption that I'm running unopposed for convener, but the truth is that I'm running against Ravier, a member of Am Yisrael. Right now, I would like to give you 4 main reasons why not to vote for him and to vote for me. So reason number 1, Ravier is an administrator. Do you really want a teacher getting involved in student politics? Number 2, Rav has claimed that the job of convener is more than stocking the vending machine. By this claim, it appears that Rav thinks negatively. He knows what a convener is not, but does he know what a convener is? Reason number 3, Rav is too nice. If you want good intramurals, you can't be soft. Softness is weakness. Number 4, Ravier will be in Israel. This means the vending machine will be indefinitely unstocked and unattended. Not to disregard Rav entirely, I think it would make a great convener at a school like Katz or Frisch, but not YOC. However, at this moment, I would like to present Rav with the Double-Double Tim Hortons Award for drinking the most double-doubles. Now I would like to take this opportunity to personally thank Rebs and his beautiful family for coming to Toronto on Shlichut and for sacrificing more than we can imagine. All the